So when you're going to file bankruptcy, it's obviously a very scary concept for a lot of people. And you want to make sure that whatever attorney law firm that you're going to work with, you want to make sure that you feel comfortable with that law firm. And I'm always I do a lot of consults through the week, and I enjoy it. It's actually my favorite part of my job. So I love meeting with clients. Every lawyer has their thing that they enjoy. Mine is I really enjoy meeting with my clients. I'm not a backroom kind of person, just liking to file papers or whatnot. I like to actually meet my clients, hear their stories, and figure out how I can help them, because that's what I like to do. So one of the things I hear from a lot of folks is, they'll tell me, well, I spoke with a couple of law firms before I talked to you, and I had an issue and I tried to reach back with them and I couldn't talk to somebody, I just felt kind of rushed. They didn't hear me. So I like to tell folks, and when they do consults with me, I'll tell them this. I'm like, every person has their own style, their own vibe, so to speak. And, I'm not for everybody. It just depends. But you want to make sure that when you're thinking about filing for bankruptcy, I like to say this about our law firm. We're not too big. We're not too small. We're just right. So we are a mid-sized law firm. And so I do not have hundreds of minions running around, filing papers, meeting with clients. We are not a bankruptcy mill. That's not what we do. So, if things are too big, a lot of times cases get lost in the shuffle. So I have purposely designed my firm. I've been doing this over 20 years. I've purposely set up my firm this way because I believe the way we are set up actually does provide the best type of legal service to folks. So if a firm is too small, sometimes just one person, they can be a great lawyer. I have friends that are sole practitioners and they're amazing, but they can only take so many cases. And if they take in too many cases, then things will start to fall by the wayside. So, some people are at capacity. So that's why I have designed my law firm so that we are in the middle. We're right in the middle. And so, yes, I do have a few lawyers that work for me. And of course I have support staff. But the way we work is a little bit different, that whoever you meet with at my law firm, that is your attorney. That's your point guard, so to speak. So if you meet with me, I do meet with probably most of the attorneys, or most of the clients, excuse me. I'm your lawyer. I'm your attorney. So if you get something in the mail that freaks you out, if you got a question, you can come straight to me. You don't have to talk to anybody else. You have to talk to 20 people to get to your attorney. We try to make ourselves very accessible. And I think accessibility is really important, especially in this type of law. I always say your legal services should not be delivered like McDonald's, it's like, oh, here's this person, here's that person. You want to know who your lawyer is. You want your lawyer to know who you are. So that is important. It's very, very important. So I just want to do this video because I do, I get a lot of compliments, thank goodness, from folks that I meet with. And we talk about like, well, hey, I worked with another firm and it wasn't like this. And I appreciate being able to have the accessibility, of what's going on. We kind of stalk you a little bit. I won't lie. We do stalk our clients with reminders and things. And I realize not everybody needs that, but a lot of people need that. So sometimes my clients like, I know you told me, and I'm like, I know, but sometimes I tell other people and they need these reminders or whatever, because life gets hectic and it's busy. And if this isn't your field, it is easy to forget things. I'm one of these people. Like I'm so glad doctors and hair salons give reminders, text, emails, because I would forget. And it's on my calendar, but I would still forget until I looked at that day. Anyway, just wanted to do this quick video to let folks know that's the way our firm is structured. And if you're going to meet with an attorney, some people like they don't mind like the mega firms, and they're like, no, I'm fine. I can, I don't need to talk to a lot of people or whatever. And that's fine. Everybody has their own style. But like I said, I kind of like, that's how I always like to pose our firm, is we're not too big and we're not too small. We're just right in terms of our size. So if you do have questions about bankruptcy, I would definitely invite you to reach out. We make it really easy. Even before the pandemic, we were doing video consults. And because it's just, it's easier. It's to be honest, I think most of my clients like it because it's like, it can be it can be uncomfortable talking about your finances or whatnot, and by doing it by video for a lot of folks, I think it's a much easier environment, because sometimes they can do it, they'll do it at work in their office, or they just do it at home. Some of my clients call me from their car while they're on their break, and they're like, I just need to talk to somebody, and it's much easier to do that than making someone take off of work, drive to an office. You have to be in the office for, 30 minutes, whatnot, and then get back, on the road in traffic. Even if you don't live in Atlanta, if you live anywhere around, the city, I mean, it can be a nightmare. We love video consults, phone consults. I can talk with people all day long, and we make it really easy. So if you do have questions about bankruptcy, even if you're not planning on filing right now, you just want to know, hey, I might be going through something and I want to know what my options are. Make an appointment. It's free. It's free, and I'm always happy to discuss with folks the different options or whatnot. We work with small businesses. We work with consumers. So if you do have a bankruptcy issue out there, if you click on my link below, I have a direct link. You can schedule an appointment with me online. You never even have to speak to a human to do it. I know I like to schedule appointments like that. If you want to call, great. I have an amazing staff. They're super nice, and they're very informative, and they can schedule an appointment, whatever works for you. But anyway, I have the information below, and if you ever have any questions about bankruptcy, please don't hesitate to reach out.